Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. So I'm Jean and I'm so happy to have you guys for today's reading. So for today's video, we're going to talk about your ex. Okay, so we're going to check how does he feel about you right now, and then how does he view your relationship, the one that you've had, and if he could talk to you right now, what would he want to tell you? And of course, we're going to ask the straightforward yes or no question. Does she have any plans to come back? Alright, so for this one, I prepared three piles for us to choose from. So we have here pile number 1 with this ivory elephant. Okay, so not really sure if it's a crystal, but it's an elephant. Okay, and then we have pile number 2 with the turtle, and it's baby turtle. Okay, so this is for pile number 2. And then we also have for pile number 3 with what I believe is either a hippo or an iguana. Alright. So you can pause the video if you need more time to pick your pile. But otherwise, let's go ahead and proceed to your chosen group. Hi pile number 1, welcome to your reading. So if you have chosen this elephant figure, so this one is for you. So let's put the elephant beside the Pegasus, alright, or unicorn. Okay, so we have 3 sets of decks, okay, in front of us here. So this one would tell us what your ex thinks about the relationship that you've had. This one would dive in more into his current feelings towards you. And then this one would actually give us an insight on what he would like to tell you if and when you would have the chance to communicate with each other, like honest kind of communication. Right, so let's set aside the other 2 cards first, and let's check what let's check what they have to say, or what they rather think about the relationship. So for your first card, we have not unsuccessful plans, and then we also have seahorse, family matters. We have forest, muddled, unclear thinking, and then we also have hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. Alright, so pile number 1. In terms of what your ex thinks about your relationship with the knot and the seahorse here, I'm getting this message that with the knot and the seahorse, they actually did have plans to, make this last longer. If not longer, like for goods, like for a forever kind of love connection between the 2 of you. It's just that at the back of their mind, what they think about the relationship is that there's a strong energy that I'm getting, that they're blaming themselves a lot. Like for them, like they have the bigger regret. Okay, between the 2 of you, I'm seeing that they have the bigger regret on why this did not work out. And then we have here seahorse appearing in your card, which is giving me a message that they actually want to make this last longer. And it's not just in the sense that it would last longer, but it's also in the sense that they want to build a family with you. Like they want to build their home around you. And it doesn't it says family matters, but this one, it pertains to the kind of family, or the kind of how you would define a family. So it could either be the traditional one with kids, or it could be a family wherein it's the 2 of you, or the one where you have a lot of dogs or cats or other pets, or the list could go on, the type of family that you were looking at. But whatever that may be, they did want to build it with you. Okay, now forest, muddled, unclear thinking. I'm seeing that there is this specific scenario, okay, wherein it still plays at the back of their head. Like if they could go back to that time, they would. It could be, that you left. I'm seeing this possibility that both of you left under very, very high emotions. Okay, like this may have not been either a peaceful or a civil kind of breakup. So I'm seeing with modeled or clear thinking that this was a very emotionally charged breakup. Okay, or the separation was, in a way, it was either intense or it was messy. Now with Hammock taking a vacation physically or mentally, I'm seeing that with this card appearing in your reading, okay, for them, the relationship isn't really over. It's more of, well, Hammock, like taking a break. Like you're just on a temporary break, but they still have this hope, and they're still, in a way, emotionally waiting for you to come back, for things to go back the way they were. Now, let's just move these first set of cards. And this time, let's see what does your ex feel about you right now. Okay, so for your first card, we have true love. Okay, this is the romance of a lifetime, and this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So, I don't know, pile number one. This is just it. Okay, like, honest to goodness, clear as day, they still have feelings for you, strong feelings. Okay, yeah. So, and it's not just feelings like they still love you. Okay, so yeah, feelings wise, if they could, they'd still be there for you. Okay, and is it okay if I don't go deeper into it? Because I mean, there's just nothing more to say, and this is also pretty much a confirmation that if ever you're doubting if what you've had was real, or if their love for you was real, so these two cards, it's a confirmation that yes, those things were real. That thing that you've had was real, what you shared was real. So it was real, and they still have those feelings for you up until now. Okay, now this time around, let's explore your tarot cards. So the first four cards would give us a further information on what they would like to tell you if they'd have the chance to talk to you, and then this one would tell us whether they want to come back to or not. Although it's kind of like a landslide answer by now, but let's see. Okay, so for your first card, we have Six of Wands in reverse, and then it's followed by the Ace of Swords, and then we also have the Five of Pentacles, and we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, alright, so round number one, this is their channeled message for you. I'm sorry that things didn't work out the way we have planned it to be, and I'm sorry that I've hurt you if I've hurt you. I hope you could forgive me, and I hope we could still start all over again. I know that we may be different people now, but the feelings that I have for you are still there. I'm sorry if I hurt you. I'm sorry if I gave you a hard time. But if I'll have the chance to go back in time and make things right, I would. Okay, now for the final tarot card, this would give us further information on whether they would like to come back or not. Oh, file number one, yes! Like, these are all yeses, okay? I think this is one of the, yeah, I think you're the best pal already. Okay, so yeah, pal number one, they do want to come back, okay? Ace of Cups is saying that, they want to start fresh, they want to start new, even if that would mean, going back from the beginning, like being friends again, getting your trust again, courting you again. Like, it's okay, they would do whatever it takes to get you back and to restart the relationship over again. Alright, so that is what I have for you, pile number one. I hope you liked this reading. I hope this was able to help. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I still get to see you on the next or other videos. Bye-bye. Hi, pile number two. Welcome to your reading. So if you have chosen this turtle, I think it's a crystal. I mean, it's cold to the touch. But yeah, if you have chosen this turtle, then this reading is for you. So let's let's get into it. Now, in front of us, we have three sets of decks, or three sets of piles, and they would each tell us a different story. This one would tell us what your ex thinks about your relationship all in all. This would give us an information on how they feel about you right now. And then these tarot cards would give us an information on their channel message, like what would they like to tell you if they could talk to you honestly. And the last tarot card would give us an insight on whether they want to come back or leave this behind. Okay, let's see. So let's put the other two cards aside first, and let's talk about how they view your relationship in general. So for your daily fortune cards, we have your dog barking, advice from a friend, and then we also have rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. So I'm guessing that for some of you, it may have been because they realize that they seek a different partner. Next we have cat, a two-faced friend. Okay, and then we have dark woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. Or it could also refer to the shadow and anima, or the mother side. Okay, so pile number 2, with the dog barking and the rainbow card appearing in your reading, I'm seeing in here that, they actually cherish the time that you guys spent together. Like, it was special for them, and it still is, okay? And I'm also seeing this message that they actually enjoy your company a lot. Like, all the fun times that you have, like, they like being around you, okay? Your presence meant a lot to them, and it really did make them happy to be around you. Now with the rainbow and the cat appearing besides each other, I'm also getting this message that how they see the relationship eventually, like as more time passes by and as both of you unveil a side or sides of each other, the sides of your personalities, layers of your personality, that's when things started to change for him. Okay, so with the rainbow and the two-faced friend, I'm seeing in here that it still bothers them that apparently it was a good time, you've had great times together, but it's sad for them to think that when it comes to difficult times, challenging, troubling times, these are the types of weathers, these are the types of moments that you will not be able to surpass together. And with the cat or two-faced friend in here, I'm seeing in here that like this is not really much talking about them not liking who you are or being untrue to you, but rather this is about them realizing that they may have love a version of you that they have created in their minds, rather than loving you and accepting you for whom you really are, like good parts and the bad parts. Okay, so definitely this is not to say that you did something wrong or there's something wrong with you. No, it's not about that. It's just that for him, for your ex, they may have they may have really placed you in a different point of view or in a high pedestal, and it's also very much like they saw you in a different light, that how do I see it, like they saw you in a different light. They like the version of you that you show to other people, but when it comes to the version of yourself that is authentic and real, that you only show to a select group of people, that sometimes that part of you that you also hide to yourself, that's when they start to realize that they can't actually handle it. Like, it became too much for them. The authenticity was too much for them, and that was what the dark woman is representing. So remember when I've mentioned the anima, the shadow self. So I'm seeing in here that one of the things, okay, that he thinks about your relationship is that you brought out each other's shadow self. Okay, now this could be for the purpose of improving both of you personally and in all other areas, but it's also saying that this may have been too much of him for him or for her. Instead of seeing the challenges, maybe you challenging him or her, okay, he didn't see it, they didn't see it that way, but rather they see it as a way for you to criticize them and not really to improve them. And for them, that was too much, and that was something that they were not really ready to deal with just yet. Okay, so kinda intense. I could actually still feel the energy between the two of you. Okay, so this may have been a recent breakup. Okay, and also another message that I'm getting from the fortune tea leaf cards, they may as they are evaluating the relationship right now, they may have this they may be coming, there you go, they may be coming up to the conclusion that maybe it would be better for both of you to stay as friends, or it may have been better that you were friends rather than becoming lovers. But now let's see, what do they have, what do they feel for you right now, like right now as ex lovers. So we have your attraction, okay, and then dog barking. You got the dog barking card, and then there's a dog barking on the background. Okay, synchronicity. All right, and then we have chemistry. All right, so in terms of how they feel about you, I'm seeing that it's still there. Okay, the attraction, definitely the attraction and the chemistry is still there. I'm also getting this message that they may also miss the physical aspects of your relationship. And with chemistry, I'm still seeing here that right now they're at this point wherein they're romanticizing the relationship. Like they're seeing the good points. Okay, how they feel about you right now is still sweet. Like they still like on the top of their heart and their minds, they still feel and they still remember all the good times that you've shared together. Now, let's get into your tarot cards to give us more info on what did they or what will they tell you if they have the chance to talk to you in an honest, open way. Alright, so this four cards would give us a channeled message, and then this last card would give us a straightforward yes or no if you guys are, if rather your ex is willing to get back together. So for the first one, we have the Empress. Yes, yeah, this person really did place you in a high ground, like a pedestal. The Sun card in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Queen of Wands. Okay, wait. There you go. Alright, so pile number 2 here is the channeled message from your ex. Okay, you brought so much joy and laughter and great things in my life. I'm sorry that things didn't work out between us. Hopefully, as time goes by, maybe someday in the future, we'll have a chance to get back together and pick up where we left off, or maybe start all over again as two completely different people. I really wish you all the best, and I know that somewhere out there you would meet someone who's great, and I know that you still have it in you. I'm sorry if I've hurt you, and continue shining as you really are. Okay, so that is the channel message that we have from your ex. Now, this time around, let's see. Let's get a yes or no if they want to come back or not. The Knight of... Wait, there you go. The Knight of Swords. Okay, so with the Knight of Swords appearing, I'm seeing here that as of now, your ex would like to move forward, actually, from the situation. So, this might have still been very intense for them, that they would still need the time to, you know, move on from the situation, to move on from the hurt and the disappointments. Alright, so that is what I'm seeing for you, pile number 2. So I hope you like this reading. I hope this was able to help in any way. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I still get to see you on the next videos. Bye-bye! Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. So if you have chosen this hippo or rhino animal figurine, then this one is for you. So let's just put him here. There you go. Alright, so on front of us here, we have 3 sets of cards. So we have here this one, the tea leaf. This would tell us what your ex thinks about your relationship. Now, the one that you've had, this one would tell us about how they feel about you. And then this one would give us a message about, you know, or a channeled message rather, on what they want to tell you if they have the chance to talk to you openly and honestly. And also we're going to see whether they want to come back or they want to move forward. So let's put them here, and then let's check out your fortune tea leaf cards. So for your first one, we have here Quill, get back to basics. And then we also have here Bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. And then we also have here Lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. And then we have here Moon, changes in your life. Okay. Alright, so pile number 3, with the quill appearing here in your reading and Bridge, I'm seeing here that one of the things that your ex thinks about your relationship is that you had a good run. Okay, quill in here is representing a good chapter in their life. So remember when quills were like the past life's ball pens or keyboards, I think. Yeah, so quill in here is pretty much representing something written from the past. So they think that what you've had was really something beautiful. Okay, it was a great and memorable chapter for them. Now, with the bridge appearing in your card, I'm seeing as well that, you know, they value the things that they have learned from your relationship. They really see it as a way for them to help improve themselves. You know, the things that you have gone through, the things that you've shared together, what you taught each other, like they really cherish it because that's when they started to realize things. You know, they've learned a lot during the time that you were together and during the time that you have already separated. So bridge is pretty much like a bridge from their old selves to their future selves, and they're very thankful that you've helped them cross towards that path. Now, lightning in here, I'm also seeing that there may still be some feelings of either anger or resentment, or maybe even feelings or things that you feel that it would be best both to either avoid or completely let go of. So this could be multiple issues that happen in your relationship, or this could be about one great major issue that, you know, during the time you guys were together, it's just almost unsolvable, or something that was just really difficult to compromise on. Now, with the moon card appearing in your reading, I'm seeing in here that, you know, your ex started to realize two things. Like, they started to realize that in your breakup, okay, like in your breakup, it was a two-way street. Like, they realized that they were angry because you did something to them, but at the same time, they've also acknowledged the fact that they're not completely innocent of the situation. Like, they did have some shortcomings, okay, or did some mistakes on their end as well. So far, that is what I see on how they think about your relationship or how they evaluate it. Now, this time, let's see how they feel about you. Kind of with a surprise there. Okay, so these are two cards anyway. So I'm seeing here that you have two cards representing how they feel about you currently. So we have here worth waiting for and separation. Okay, so two things that I'm seeing in here. Alright. In terms of feelings, okay. I'm getting this feeling that they did not at all regret the kind of relationship that you've had, okay? Worth waiting for. I'm seeing that there's still some gratefulness that you became part of their life. Now, for separation, I'm also seeing that separation in here foretells or it tells us rather about the feelings of them separating themselves from the breakup, separating themselves from the relationship that you've had. So I'm guessing in here, okay, with the separation and the moon appearing in your reading, that they have, since they feel like they are now completely different people versus from the one when you guys first met. I'm guessing or I'm getting this message that they want to keep it that way. So as of now, they may be putting up walls around you and your relationship or your past. Now, this time around, let's get their channeled message for you. So these four cards will tell us the channeled message, and then this card will tell us whether it's a yes or no, if they want to come back eventually or not. Okay, so for your first one, we have here King of Wands. Oops. Okay, and then we also have the Emperor. So your ex or your ex may have strong fire sign placements, especially Aries. We have Seven of Wands. Okay, so passion, like still passionate. Okay, or still fresh feelings that I'm seeing in here. And then we have here 10 of Pentacles. Alright. Okay. So here is a channeled message. I still love you, and it still hurts me to know that the love and both the anger are residing or are inside my heart. I know that we have our differences, and maybe it will be best that we leave things behind and accept that we have now became two completely different people at this point in our lives. But wherever life may take you, whatever happens, I really wish all the best would come your way. I hope all of your dreams come true, and I'm sorry if I didn't build them with you. But I hope someday you would find someone who would help you reach your goals and your dreams the way I didn't do for you. So that is what we have for the channeled message from your ex. Now, this time around, let's go to the yes or no card on whether they will come back or have plans to come back or not. So we have here 4 of Pentacles. So I'm sorry, pile number 3, but it looks like they're holding back. Okay? And I'm seeing here that they would pretty much right now they would prefer to keep things to themselves and leave things behind. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing for you, pile number 3. I hope this reading was able to help. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I still get to see you on the next videos. Bye bye.